Oh my gosh, where have I been? Why haven't I filmed a video? Well, let's go down a little story. And yes, I look exactly like another video, but don't come at me, I look cute, okay? So I'm filming more. Where have I been? What have I done? So, let's go over Darby's life. Why is there a child outside as soon as I start this? Where have I been? What have I done? So, winter semester, for some reason, is always way worse than fall semester. For school, it just sucks. We can all agree on that, right? I don't know why, from January to April, it's just always worse, but it truly, truly is. And I low-key wish I would have taken like 4 classes or something, because 5 is just way too much this year. It's just not great. Okay, I'm finishing off my 3rd year. I'm prepping to go out in the real world next January. It's a bad time. It's a bad time. Also, on top of that, you'll notice my hair is different. It is green. It's kind of yellow. I didn't like blue hair. Kind of had a breakdown. I tried to fix it a couple of times and then just decided that I needed an entirely different hair color. So part of the reason why I wasn't filming YouTube videos was because I just hated my hair color. I just needed something new. And it's green. And I love the green. I'm prepared to stay with green. And now the phone is ringing. Wait for the phone to stop ringing. So we're gonna just do my January wrap up now. It's not January anymore, but I have enough books that the January wrap up is just long enough. Please ignore the phone. I hate everything about it. I will show you my little bullet journal spread that I chose. The colors were pink and green, and I was like having lots of fun with it. I've loved every color scheme I picked for my reading journal. I'm very excited about it. So there's my little TBR, and then my books that I read with all the ratings. Then this is my little page tracker. Looks so good, right? Oh, so cute. I'm so proud of myself. Look at me go. And then I also have my little review pages. Those are fun. I'm gonna need that. But to get started, I read 9 books. So we should start talking about them with no more distractions. I love that it's like as soon as I sit down, child outside, phone is ringing. Yeah, anyways. Frustration's over. I'm gonna do it. I'm having a good day. We're gonna have fun. So the first book that I finished this year is called Life, the Universe, and Everything by Douglas Adams. This was the, oh gosh, 3rd book in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. What is it? He calls it a trilogy of 5. There's 5 books, but he calls it a trilogy. I don't understand the thinking, but most of this book is crazy, wild, and doesn't make any sense. So, Life, the Universe, and Everything was pretty good. Honestly, I don't really remember what happened to most of it. I was listening to the audiobook. It's really quick. It's like 5 hours or something. This is all 5 books in case you're wondering. I will be lifting it up again. But I gave the 3rd book 4 stars. 4 stars. Yes, I did. It was fun. I couldn't tell you what happened in it, but it was fun. Like the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy always is. I just feel like the 3rd book was flat. That's what I remember. Is that what I wrote in here? Oh, yes. I wrote, there's a character in the 3rd book that keeps dying, apparently because of Arthur. Like, he'll live an entire life, or not even an entire life, but he always sees Arthur, and then he dies. And Arthur's the main character. So it was very weird and funny to see. And he complained about it all the time. So, that was funny. The next book that I read was, oh gosh, let's see, Hunted by PC Cast and Kristen Cast. This is the 5th book in the House of Night series, and it's not bad. I gave it 4 stars. I think it's my least favorite book in this series, though. No, it's not. Chosen was my least favorite. It wasn't bad. It was okay. This one's all still Zoe's point of view, I believe, so it's fine. I don't have anything to report on it, other than the fact that everybody in here is still trash. But I still gave it 4 stars. It's like my comfort book series. Don't read it. I'm gonna say right now that January is a very bland month, because the next book I also gave 4 stars, and it is The Cheerleaders by Kara Thomas. This was like a YA horror book. I heard about this from Gabby on YouTube, was talking about it. She mentioned it at the same time she mentioned The Female of the Species, which was one of my favorite books from last year, and I did very much enjoy it. To tell you a little bit about it, there is a girl who is on the dance team, and her older sister was a cheerleader. And the year that her sister died, four other cheerleaders died. 2 in a car accident, and then 2 were murdered, and then her sister committed suicide. Just as like a trigger warning, there is also an abortion in this. There's a lot going on. It's a very, very heavy book, but to find the mystery of what truly happened to those 5 girls, to, what's her name? Monica. Monica wants to figure it out, while also dealing with her own problems and talking to these random people that were involved in it. And it's kind of wild at the end. Yeah, you kind of don't see the end coming, especially because it gets really violent at the end. So this is like, it's very heavy, and I did really enjoy it. It only took me like a day or something to read it. Like I finished it in a day, but it's a very heavy and a lot to take in. Be warned. The next book I also gave 4 stars. This one is a reread as well, and it is Reawakened by Colleen Hewick. That's not how you say her last name. I keep saying Hewick, but that is not how you say her last name, and that's how I've always said it. I know that because I started listening to the audiobooks of these guys. Fun fact, I'm rereading this series because when I first originally read the series, I read them out of order. I read this one, then the third one, and then the second book. So I'm rereading them to get a sense of what is actually supposed to be happening. In this book, Lillian, or Lily as we like to call her, is at the wrong place at the right time, and a mummy reawakens to save the world, and she gets stuck helping him because he's kind of dying. And it's very weird, very fun, but I liked it a lot. And I'm kind of reading a lot about Egypt right now, so it's like, what things in the book are wrong, you know? The next book I read, I also gave 4 stars, and this is Heroin Complex by Sarah Kuhn. I have to say that right. I say it differently every single time. Heroin. This one, I did not know, but it is an adult novel, adult sci-fi novel specifically. I started reading it and it was very childish, very cutesy. Girl helping out her superhero friend who is the talk of the town, saving the world from demons. And then it got real spicy. There's a lot of spice just sprinkled in all of a sudden, and I was like, whoa. And then I finished it really, really quick. So thank you, Mark, for recommending this book to me. It was great, and I will continue on with it. The next book I read was City of Glass by Cassandra Clare. It was okay. I wish it ended here. If you like my full thoughts, there is a live stream on Dimitri's channel. Dimitri's channel? Yes, Dimitri's channel. Where we talk about this book for an hour. So please go enjoy that. I gave it 3 stars, just as an FYI. The next book I also gave 3 stars to was Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell, and this was a reread for me. I shouldn't have reread it because I got rid of a star. It was 4, now it's 3. Disappointing. I still love Levi. Still stand by the fact that Levi is the most normal character in this book. Not even the most normal. He's just the most tolerable out of all of them. Kath is just yikes. Kath's mom is just yikes. Kath's dad is just yikes. Her roommate is just yikes. You know, everybody's just yikes. But Kath especially. Kath is probably the worst main character you've ever seen in your entire life. So thank you. We're back to this guy. The next book I read was So Long and Thanks for All the Fish, which is the 4th book by Douglas Adams for the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. That one was fun. I liked that one because they're talking about the dolphins that fled the planet because the planet's back, never left, and they're like, where the fuck did the dolphins go? I don't know, but he meets a really fun lady in this one, and it was very cool, and I gave it 4 stars. And to just speed things along with the fastest wrap-up ever, oh my gosh. The last book I read was Dracula by Bram Stoker. I gave this 2 stars. I'm so sorry. I love this copy. I will be keeping this book. I just really and truly do not understand classics. I listened to the audiobook and I was just like, can I speed it up? It was at 3 times speed, which is the highest it can go. And I was like, please go faster. Please just go faster. I don't know. I'm gonna have to like watch I know what happened, okay? I understood what happened. I just didn't like it. I don't like classics. I'm sorry. I just don't like classics. You know, there's something wrong with my brain, I think. That's my thoughts. There's something wrong with my brain. And that's why I didn't like Dracula. I don't know. It was just... I read it though. So thank you. I did it. But thank you for waiting so long for my January Thank you for waiting for my January wrap up. Sorry it took so long. I was having a time with my hair, which is now super cute. But thank you for waiting. I do appreciate it, and here it is. I almost put January and February together again, but there are enough books that they can be separate videos. So there we go. 9 books to start off the year. It was pretty good. I got myself pretty ahead pretty fast. Pretty. You know? Yeah. So it was good. I finished some books that I was currently reading for a really long time, and I had some really good rereads. I hope that everybody's January went well. I could ask about it, but I feel like it would just be, you would forget by this point, because I pretty much forgot all the books that I read, even though they've been sitting here forever. And hopefully I did a good enough job, because I feel like this is nothing and I'm just rambling now at the end for no reason. So thank you. Thank you for watching to my rambling and my mediocre January. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!